All right, working with complex fractions today. Just to review, want to be able to simplify these, feel pretty good about it. There's a couple common methods I want to review, and then we'll look at some other examples. So method one, we want to simplify this guy. 5 over 2 divided by x minus 7. Here's the complex fraction part, right? This is our overall numerator, overall denominator. But within our denominator, we have another denominator, and that's the complex fraction part of it. So to introduce this method and just review it with you, let me just throw out a simple example. Let me say, let's say we had something like 2 divided by 3 over x. I'll just write it that way. 2 divided by 3 over x. Well, how would you do a problem like that? Well, when we divide by a fraction, you know that's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So that'd be the same as 2 times x over 3. So we could just flip this guy, 3 over x, and then I would just get 2x over 3. Hey, no problem. That's easy to do, right? So the goal with method one is you want to turn this into something like this that then I can just multiply by the reciprocal. And to do that, we're going to need a common denominator here. So let me just kind of divide that. That was just to illustrate what we want to do here. So 5 over 2 over x minus 7. So I need a common denominator here on the bottom. Well, it's going to be x, of course. So if I multiply my 7 by x over x, I'll get this, 5 over 2 over x minus 7x over x. Oh, now I have a common denominator. I can combine that. So I get 5 over 2 minus 7x, still all over x. Now I have a situation that's very similar to this, and I can set this up. So I can just divide this. I'm going to do that by multiplying by the reciprocal. So that'd be the equivalent of 5 times x over 2 minus 7x. Notice I just flip that. And so I get 5x over 2 minus 7x. So not too bad. A little bit of a process, but really just getting a common denominator so then I can flip it when I divide. That's method one. Okay, let's go look at method two in the next video.